Hi, Gemini. A smudge of sage to clear the space of negative energy. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Gemini. If you have Gemini anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. Gemini, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Gemini, you are the twin sign. And you are very passionate, very motivated, full speed ahead for you at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Gemini. What would we like the Gemini to know or to be aware of? Look at you go. Strength, 3 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the full speed ahead Gemini. Gemini, welcome to Remedies, Alchemy, and Tarot. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. I know, Spirit, that's a lot of cards. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Gemini. Welcome to Remedies, Alchemy, and Tarot. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. I do look at your horoscope. I look at the planetary placements. I look at the sun and the moon to get an idea of the energy that is surrounding you at this time. But first and foremost, I do trust my intuition. It is my intention. I do set the intention during this reading that that you and I both practice using our intuition, that we gain confidence in listening to that inner voice, that inner guidance that each of us have. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Gemini. I do believe that tarot card readings are a wonderful place to vet our intuition, to vet our inner voice. It's just like I say, you know what's for you and what's not for you. And how do you know? You know what's for you and what's not for you by that inner voice, that guiding light that is within each of us. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Gemini. Gemini, the foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the Nine of Swords. There you are, full speed ahead. You don't need the clarity. You don't need the understanding. You just know that you're ready to move ahead. You're ready to move forward. And you are wonderful cards here for you, Gemini. That is backed by the Ace of Wands. You have a passion, you have a desire, and you are all in. You are ready to set forward on that new grand adventure. And let's see how those cards play into the rest of your reading this week, Gemini. We start off in your public life, and this would be your work, career, business, money, education. We start off with the Six of Swords. And this Six of Swords has come up in quite a few of my readings this week. But I really do believe, as a collective, the planet is going through a change. The planet is going through a shift where we no longer want to be in a chaotic state. We're wanting to move on to calmer, to quieter waters, to more enjoyable, more peaceful times. And I see you making that transition, Gemini, followed by the Strength card. Perhaps you are dealing with a Leo in your public life, in your professional life, but this really does speak to you playing into your strengths, using your strengths to serve you. And if we look closer, she's doing some pretty amazing things there. She's being divinely led. And she is a lion tamer. Let's just think about that. To be a lion tamer and to be so confident in your abilities that you put your hand in the lion's mouth. That is confidence. And that confidence really comes from doing what it is that we are called to do, doing what it is that we are passionate about. Wonderful, powerful cards here for you, Gemini. Followed by some more fire, some more passion with the Three of Wands. Looking out towards the future, looking out towards your future, wanting, again, it's about moving ahead. Maybe there's some travel in your professional life, traveling for what it is that you're doing. What is that travel? Followed by the Nine of Cups. And that Nine of Cups, the feast is ready, the banquet is set. You know, you are a dual sign. And I believe up until this point, there's been some difficulty mastering emotions, mastering thoughts, mastering our feelings. But you have evolved, you have changed to where you're realizing that your thoughts are just thoughts and your feelings are just feelings. That doesn't necessarily mean that we need to act on them or that they need to lead us. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Gemini. Gemini, again, full speed ahead. You are ready to launch your career into overdrive. You are brainstorming on new ways to generate money. And you may be spending more at this time. You may be spending more time looking and focusing on your career at this time, but you know it's going to be worth it. You know it's going to pay out. It's like you've had this thought, this motivation in the past. You've tried this, you've worked on something similar in the past, but you know that this time it's going to be different. There's something that feels different about this time, something that feels different about this. Full speed ahead. You're ready to launch a new career. You're ready to have a fresh start. And this time is different. And you know it. And what's different about this time is your confidence in your own abilities and not being led by our emotions or not being led by doubt. Gemini, in your private life, and this would be home, love, family, and friends, we start off with the Ace of Swords, which is the gift of wisdom. And wisdom is the ability to apply and to use what it is that we know. The Ten of Pentacles, which is the legacy wealth, the abundance. But it's not only your wealth, it's not only your abundance, it's the abundance that we share with our family, that we share with our friends, that was co-created, co-mingled. Followed by the Nine of Swords, which is stress and agony. When I see this card come up, especially when I see it come up in your private life, or in message, I let the listener know that Spirit is trying to speak to you in your dreams. You're having sleepless nights for a reason. You're having troubling dreams for a reason. And that reason is your ancestors are speaking to you. Your ancestors are trying to guide you. And many times they'll do that with sleepless nights. They'll do that with troubling dreams. So we pay closer attention to them. Start keeping a dream journal, a simple little dream journal, and really paying attention to our dreams, the thoughts that we're having before we drift off into sleep will really help connect us with what your ancestors are trying to tell you. Followed by the Four of Wands, which is fresh starts, new beginnings, a marriage, a new roommate, someone moving in, someone moving out of the home. There is a change in your living arrangements. Someone is moving out or someone is moving in. If you do not have a home, perhaps you're buying a home or renting a new home, maybe adding an addition or doing a renovation, or perhaps an unexpected pregnancy. Someone in the family, someone in the home has an unexpected pregnancy. That's okay, because here you are, full speed ahead, Gemini. Whatever source, whatever the universe, whatever karma, whatever your ancestors, whatever is coming your way, you have a newfound confidence that really has you moving forward full speed ahead and knowing that you can handle whatever it is that is coming your way. I will say congratulations on the change in your home or your living environment. It is going to work out much better than you can imagine. Gemini, messages from Spirit. We start off with the Nine of Swords. This is the wounded soldier, a time to heal. You've put in the work, you've put in the time, you have the battle scars to show it. And now it's time to heal. And here we have you again moving forward. Spirit is letting you know, you don't have to move so quickly. Slow and steady wins the race. The Sun card, which is the happiest, warming, most fulfilling card in the tarot, and the Empress card, the manifestation card. You know, Gemini, money is the name of the game. Money is a game of easy come and easy go. You work hard for your money. Slow down. Take time to consider before spending or even investing. Slow down. It's like we can move forward with our passions and move forward with our desires, but it doesn't always require a lot of money or spending a lot of money.